Change of Heart asks, what kind of man gets to choose between this woman and this woman?
I'm a high school grad.
He's independent.
He's a mama's boy.
He dresses sharp.
He had on an old tank top, dirty sweats.
He's manly.
He wears makeup.
He's got it going on.
During our lunch date, he actually applied for a job as a waiter.
So now that a new woman's got her eyes on this prize,
Ay, 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 ay.
will these two stay together or have a change of heart?
Chris Jagger, and welcome to Change of Heart. This is the show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. We'll meet them later, but first let's meet our couple. He's a personal trainer, and she's a model who never goes to the gym. They've been dating now for 6 months. Please welcome Doug Shepard and Desiree Ludes. Welcome. You know, you guys are on the show today because it's not... Oh, nice to see you,
Yeah,
Doug.
good to see you.
You're here on the show because it's not as good as it gets, and we've all experienced that somewhere along the way. But let's talk about the things that are good. And Desiree, we'll start with you. How is Doug's romantic side?
Well, Doug brings me flowers a lot, and he leaves love notes. And once, I was taking a bath, and he jumped in the tub, and I thought he wanted to fool around, and he just washed my hair.
All you did was wash your hair. And damn, that must have been a big tub. And Doug, does
It's a
Desiree...
Ponderosa tub.
Does Desiree take good care of you?
Yeah, she's, well, okay, I got sick, and I was really sick. And she took care of me for like 3 or 4 days, cooked me all my meals. She went to the store, she got my medicine and Tylenol and everything, and then she rented movies and just pampered me like a little baby. So
Nurse Desiree, that's very touching.
That's right.
Now, Desiree, you're a model, and Doug's a fitness kind of guy, fitness trainer. Who's more concerned about their body and the way they look?
He definitely is.
He's
so
Doug.
vain.
Vain?
Wait. He poses in the mirror. He wears makeup to cover up his blemishes,
Blemishes.
even when we go to sleep. Okay?
To bed. Doug, what are you doing going to bed putting makeup on?
Well, when you wake up, you want to look okay.
He dyes his hair.
No.
He puts
She
on
dyed my hair.
No.
I had highlights.
He puts on these little tank tops and goes, "Does this make my chest look big? Does my butt look big in these pants?" He does this, and then I go, "Doug, you're a guy.
Well,
if you do a modeling shoot with me, you can wear makeup."
All I say is
who's gonna see you when you
to
sleep?
a track runner, a stopwatch is to a mirror, a bodybuilder is because that's what
Looking
you
at
have to-
themselves,
It has
right.
nothing to do with being
But the
vain
makeup,
or stuck up or anything.
makeup.
Well, Doug, you're a bodybuilder.
Does this make me look big? Does this
Doug.
make me look big?
There you go. We heard that part. Doug, we understand that part. Doug, you're a bodybuilder. Does Desiree support you? I mean, it takes a lot.
Okay, I want to win the Mr. LA competition in the next few years, probably 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
And she sneaks salt on my food, and she
Oh, my
complains
God.
when I have sugar, and she
Oh, God,
complains,
I cook
all
with
you
salt.
do is eat healthy. And I get a lot of sugar and just
Desiree,
natural
not the
food.
salt. Come on. What's the matter with you?
Wait. He does not tell you that, he takes this to the extreme. He doesn't eat sugar. He doesn't eat salt. If he finds fat on something, he won't eat it. But he will sneak my cookies and a box of my donuts, and then
You're so
won't
busted.
say anything.
You're so busted.
Okay.
Desiree, does Doug have a good head on his shoulders?
Well, not really, because he forgot to pay 2 electricity bills, and then once I called him at work, and for 45 minutes he was going, I go, "I think I messed up the menu and to reset your cable," and he goes, for 45 minutes he was teaching me how to reset it, and then 2 weeks later he goes, "Oh, I forgot to pay my bill."
No.
Sorry.
Oh, Doug. You know what?
This is
He made
crazy.
me feel guilty for 2
No.
days thinking I
I
reset
thought
the
she
cable
wanted to
menu.
watch the VCR
Doug, I'm a
movie.
little concerned here. You're giving that big dumb guy a bad image.
No. I'm a high school grad, and I have education, and
But you forget to pay your bill.
She gets a
Well,
little excited here.
I-
Doug, is she usually
And then- and then
easygoing
you
or
made me
not?
I
feel
didn't
like it
forget
was
to
my
pay
fault.
the bill. Okay.
You
Doug?
taught me how to program a
But hold on. Okay, hold
cable
on.
that wasn't there.
Doug, let me ask
I
you.
didn't know that the cable was shut off.
We don't care about the cable. Doug, she's a little upset about the whole cable situation. Is she normally like this, or is she easygoing?
Ay. Normally like this, yes. Aren't ya?
This is
Aren't
nothing
ya?
new for you then.
No.
Does she criticize you? She always on your back?
Look, I'm going to bring this puppy out right now, okay?
Okay.
This is the penny jar.
Uh-huh.
Every time I do something wrong, I get a penny. Okay?
Oh, quite a collection there
No.
you've accumulated, Doug.
700 in 3 months, guys.
This is every time I'll do the laundry or I'll wash the dishes, but I won't put them away or I won't put away the laundry. I get a penny.
All right, Doug, you got to tell us why you decided now is a good time to come on the show and go on a date with someone else.
Okay, well, we've been dating for a while, a few months here, and I wanted to see somebody that would probably see the good in me and not just see the faults.
Okay, is there somebody out there that could see some good in Doug? Probably. All right, well, it seems that Doug and Desiree have some problems to iron out. When we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out if they're going to stay together or if they'll have a change of heart. All right, welcome back to Change of Heart. We're here with Doug and Desiree, and they're tackling their problems in their relationship. Desiree's dating don'ts, well, no vain men, no irresponsible men, and no inconsiderate men. So we set her up with a sensitive model with a degree in financial management who doesn't need a mirror to know that he looks good. Please welcome Steve Schroeder.
Good
to see you. Welcome. Desiree. And Doug, we'll start with you. Your first thoughts of Steve.
He's a good-looking guy. He's pretty tall, but he's not as beefy as,
As you.
Yeah, haven't hit the gym as much.
Obviously. Desiree, now we know that Doug is, of course, a bodybuilder. How did you feel about Steve's body?
I like Steve's body.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it.
All right, Steve,
I
did
like
it
it.
start on a good note here,
Doug-
your date with Desiree?
Well, not really. Actually, when I got to the gate to her apartment, it was locked and the phone broke. And
You know, like the intercom system to get in?
yeah, it dialed at first, but then it didn't. So I had to jump the fence. I had a rose, and
They're
I was in
working
some
on
pretty
the
nice,
wiring.
some pretty nice clothes, so I didn't want to really tear it up or break the rose.
But did you feel it was worth the effort?
Man, it was totally worth the effort. I mean, she's a total babe. She has a kick-ass body. I mean, what else can I say?
Okay, and so then Desiree, you finally got to meet your blind date, and where did
Yes.
Steve end up taking you?
Steve ended up taking me on a very romantic restaurant at the beach, overlooking the water. It was wonderful. We got to watch the sun go down, and he had very good table manners, unlike
Great.
this person who sits across the table and shovels food in your face.
when you're hungry, you got to get it in.
Steve, while you guys were hanging out, did Desiree happen to bring up Doug in the conversation somewhere?
Yeah, the relationship came up a good bit. I thought it was just kind of odd. She mentioned he wears makeup to bed. I don't know. I
I think we all found that odd
covered
earlier.
blemishes
Who's
with
gonna
Oxy.
see it? No,
I
no, no,
covered
no, no.
the heels.
Dude,
You
Doug,
use my
for
makeup
evening.
stick.
Yeah.
You use my makeup stick.
All men
let me just say
that I
something.
talked to have done that.
Let me just say something, though. Let me just say something, all right?
Go ahead, Steve.
I mean, you don't need to wear makeup to bed. You got the girl of your dreams right here, man.
There you go. Steve, do anything to annoy you on your date?
Oh, wait a minute. My animals. Where are my animals? He got some little toy animals for
You won a
me.
couple
He won
animals,
for
okay.
me.
Little stuffed
and
toys?
he put these things on the dash to try and make me laugh and put them in little sexual positions.
Come on, I mean, you got to admit, you liked it a little bit.
What were they? What kind of stuff?
They were just these
really,
little stuffed animals
that's-
that kind of...
Wow, that's really nice to know.
Doug, that
was
doesn't
odd.
sound real
That's
sensitive
such
to you,
a
does it?
gentleman.
It sounds odd, I know, but it really wasn't bad.
But I do it anyway,
was
right?
meant in fun.
It sounded
It was
odd,
all
but I
done
do
in
it
fun.
anyway.
All right, let's
All
talk
that
about
in
what
fun.
happened after dinner.
Almost,
What were the
but didn't.
plans there?
I'm sorry?
What were the plans for after dinner?
Well, we were going to go dancing, so we went back to my house so Desiree could get changed, and I was in the bedroom, and actually it just kind of surprised me because she was getting undressed like right there. And
Oh, you were, huh?
it was my
bathroom.
mistake because I was right about to leave, and it was no big deal. I kind of caught a glimpse of her.
He was in the closet. I was in the bathroom.
What were you doing in the closet?
Well,
You
I was
guys-
going to change myself, and there's some
In the closet?
photos there.
Hey, he's
Photos?
peeking out. What are you
What kind of
peeking out the
photos?
closet door at this point? What's going on?
Well, I happened to catch a glimpse of her in her white panties by accident, and I turned around.
Okay.
I turned around like I was a true gentleman.
It happens.
And she was cool with it because she's a model. She gets dressed in front of
Right.
people all the time. She said that, so it's all right.
Desiree, well, was Steve vain at all? You said Doug had that problem.
No, he wasn't vain at all. In fact, we went to the Coconut Club and we went to go have a dance lesson, and I was getting so frustrated because they were teaching us in the middle of like this little dance floor out out on the lobby, you know? And I started getting frustrated, and he started dancing with himself and
Dancing
goofing
with
around,
himself.
trying to make me laugh.
That's
you
a
know,
little vain,
and
isn't it?
trying to make
dancing
me
with
trying to make me
myself.
relax.
Let me down.
Neither one of us really knew how to dance. We took a quick dance.
So there you are in the lobby, though, just shaking it like a madman. Okay,
Oh.
Steve, any touching on the date? Was there
madman.
some romance going on here at some point?
A little bit. I mean, at the club itself, I mean, she put her arm on my leg, maybe a little hand holding. She tickled me.
She tickled you a little
Yeah.
bit?
I wasn't as ticklish as I usually am.
Doug, is it
You know,
okay
I'm
that
pretty-
she's
I'm pretty
tickling the
ticklish
guy
guy,
while they're out?
She tickles me all the time.
Oh, so that's something that's not unexpected then.
She tickles me all the time.
Okay. So, Steve, how about after the club, Steve? Any stops? Anything going on there?
Yeah, we went back to my house one more time, and it was like got in the bedroom somehow, and she actually
Somehow?
I left my
Again.
organizer there.
right. That was weird. And she asked me this because she goes, you know what I really want, and I was just like, wow, I mean, I was kind of mesmerized by her. She's really good looking, and she goes, I really want to get a picture so that I can make Doug jealous.
I grabbed
picture.
a
And I was like,
You're bummed.
Headshot.
You're I really
I was
want
bummed. I was
something
like,
else.
I really wanted a kiss, but okay. So, that didn't work out. She didn't disrespect Doug.
And Doug, did you
No,
get
I
to see
figured
this
he's
picture?
gonna want to know who I went
Did you
on
get
a
to see
date
this
with.
picture?
She didn't
I thought it was a
disrespect
good
Doug. She
picture.
didn't disrespect me, and I took her home, dropped her off. She gave me a hug and a little peck goodbye. No big deal. I told her I really wanted to see her again. That was it.
All right, there Doug was in the bedroom getting his picture. Okay. Like it ended very nicely. Will Steve's sensitivity be enough to give Desiree a change of heart? We're going to find out later, but next we're going to meet the woman that Doug dated, and we'll hear what happened on their date. Welcome back. We just heard what happened on Desiree's date with Steve, and now we're going to meet the woman that Doug dated. Doug said he wanted a woman who appreciated his bodybuilding and wouldn't penalize him for his mistakes. So we matched him up with an easygoing model who prefers counting sit-ups to counting screw-ups. Please welcome Dina Marie Venoni. Hello, Dina. Welcome to Change of Heart. You know Doug. And Desiree, what do you think of our fine guest here, Dina?
She's very pretty.
Thank you.
And Doug, if you had to pick one physical feature, what would you say tops your list there with Dina?
What tops my list?
Yes.
What tops my list? I'd say
Of all the things to pick about a person, you have to pick something external, don't you?
well,
Because I know
it was
exactly where your
physical.
mind is.
Oh, come on.
I do.
Come on.
It's not somebody's personality or who they are.
No,
Dina?
that's not true.
Dina,
That's
let's
not
ask
true.
about Doug here. Desiree complained that Doug's a pretty vain kind of guy. Did you notice that when you were hanging out
Oh,
with
yeah.
him?
And I wish I had a
Absolutely
penny
not.
For that.
We were actually going to start our date with a workout, and he showed up with an old tank top,
This is-
dirty sweats,
There you
and
go.
actually,
Flex it
seriously,
for us, Doug.
show that nice spot off.
Look, he's been dying to do this.
Chris,
This is high grass.
a penny to put in his jar because this is totally inappropriate for a date.
You do
I
need
think he
to-
deserves a penny
Oh,
for
hold on,
this.
Doug.
Put a dollar
Not-
in it.
Come on.
There. This is how he showed up for his date.
I thought I
A
was doing good
date.
with pennies.
This is California,
Here.
not New York, right?
Wait, I
There.
didn't notice any makeup. He had on an old tank top, dirty sweats, and from my experience, that is not the signs of a vain person. I'm sorry. You would not shown up dressed like that if you were vain. That's just my experience.
You don't see him flexing every morning going, is this shirt small to make my
Hey,
chest
if you
look
got it, flaunt
big?
it. That's what I said.
I mean,
So, Dina, you would be supportive then if he wanted to be Mr. LA or Mr. Olympian or whatever.
I think it's great that he wants to be Mr. LA. I actually dated Mr. Hawaii, and I could not even imagine dating someone who didn't work out. Because I work out all the time. I couldn't even imagine.
oh, wait, but he takes it to an obsession.
Penny.
No.
Hey, it's better to be obsessed with that than drugs or something like that. I mean, you know.
Okay, that's a good point. Dina, how was the workout if that's how it was going to start?
You know, actually, what happened was I was not feeling well that day. And he was very sensitive to that. Usually somebody who's obsessed with working out, I would have said, hey, no, then you're coming with me and you're going to watch me
Oh,
work out.
no. But he
because
came
I
home
missed
and
my
then worked
workout.
out, okay?
Can we talk about your date? Let's
did
just
not
talk about
know
your
that.
date with Dina. What happened?
Okay.
Please.
All right. I picked her up. We went down to Venice Beach, and we had a great time. We went to lunch, And this place is fantastic. It caters to all the top bodybuilders in the world. It's right like a hop, skip, and jump away from Gold's Gym. And when we went in there, we just happened to see a couple of guys that look like pros. They look like they were pros.
And Dina, anything else happened at the restaurant?
Well, yes. One small thing that I have to bring up that happened. During our lunch date, he actually applied for a job as a waiter.
Oh my God.
The wallet.
Wait a minute, Doug. Doug, you're on a
Give that
date,
back.
and you're applying for a job at the restaurant?
Do you need this money? Do you need this money?
Holy.
Doug, you care to explain that?
You know, you're going to be able to retire in a little while. You know that, right?
I thought
There's your rent right there. No.
I did apologize for it though, didn't I?
You did. You
I
did.
said that was rude after I,
know,
did it,
know.
and I wish I would have
I'm
done
sorry.
it.
I've never experienced something like that before. I
have.
actually thought it was kind of
wanna-
comical.
I didn't want to hit the 405 traffic on the way back, so
I
I just
see.
did it
So
right
you
there.
figure kill two birds with one stone. I just want to know, Doug, what happened afterwards?
We went to a macho movie. Yeah.
Macho movie?
Yeah, one of the
Adventure
action type,
movie.
Flex a little muscle, kick a little there, chop a little there.
Jackie Chan or something.
Kind of thing. Yeah, and she really enjoyed the show. It was fantastic, and it was a long movie, but yet it was action-packed.
Very good.
So we had a great time.
And Dina, would you consider your date was action-packed?
Desiree
or how
would have
did
hated it.
You
how
haven't
did
taken
things-
me out in 4.5 months.
Wait, I take
you
her
have
out to
not
dinner
taken
3
me
times
to
a
a
week.
movie.
You
when
don't
was
wanna
the last
go to
time
the
we went?
movies.
You never asked.
Well, then I'll
You
start
never
asking.
asked me to go out for 4.5 months,
That's
and
not
then
true.
when we came on the show,
That's
he goes,
not
"I
true.
gotta beat the date before we go on the show
Would a face like this never ask?
because you want to compete."
come on.
Please,
Come on now.
you don't even know
Look
what
at that
I
smiley
like.
face.
I can't. Dina,
Yes.
how did Doug say goodbye once everything was finally over?
Well, actually, I'd like to say one thing. I got a little touch of his shoulder during the movie, and I noticed he had strong muscles and really soft skin.
Except he doesn't know what to do with it.
Okay. And then good nights were like what?
Good night was a nice, hearty handshake, and I have to admit that that's nice for a change, rather than the date trying to grope you in the car while you're trying to get out. So it was a nice change.
It
was
ended
just a
very
nice,
nicely.
hearty
Okay,
handshake.
they like that. See? Oh, and Doug, one more thing. Did you get the job you applied for? You haven't heard back yet. Oh, I'm
Maybe
sorry
we're
to
gonna
hear
watch
that.
this show and
All right, thanks, buddy. Will Doug and Desiree have a change of heart? During the break, they're going to make their final decision. We'll find out what they decided when we come back. Well, welcome back. Now's the moment of truth. During the break, Doug and Desiree each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Doug, you wanted to date a woman that noticed something more than just your faults. That was one of the concerns you had. You had a great date with Dina. You had so many things in common, the bodybuilding. She wasn't counting your mistakes. She supports the fact that you're going for the Mr. LA thing. Your decision here, sir.
Okay, Desiree, you treat me like a 3-year-old sometimes, and we had a wonderful time on our date. We had a great time at the movies, great talking at Venice Beach. But Desiree, I am a fighter, and I want to overcome my problems, and I know I have some, and I want to stay together.
Dina, sorry things didn't work out for you there. Desiree, now, here we are. Doug wants to stay together with you.
Well, Chris,
We sent you out on a date with a guy that was a little less vain compared to what you were worried about with Doug. Somebody who's a little more sensitive, didn't have problems paying his bills that we know of anyway. So, your decision at this point?
well, Steve, even though, we did have a good date, the little sexual positions with the toys and the whole thing, but, I've been Doug with a long time, and, but I've had a change of heart.
Steve, is that okay with you?
I'm speechless.
He's speechless. We thought we set you up with somebody that was pretty compatible. You had a lot in common with Dina. You came on the program, you knew what the consequences could be, but hopefully somebody out there might be better for you at this point. All right, Doug, good luck to you. And Desiree and Steve, good luck with your situation here also. That's our show for today. Thanks to Doug and Dina. Good Good luck to Desiree and Steve. We'll see you next time here on Change of Heart.